Today's video is going to be a little different. It's going to be somewhat of some mental health advice because I personally have gotten into some debates and arguments, if you will, online recently when I'm making videos that are about Love Island or WWE or anything like online. But a lot has been going on with Love Island. But either way, when you see people online and you have discussions specifically with people on Twitter, I don't know, the discussions don't seem like they're always going to go that positively. Sometimes you talk to people and things could just take a negative route if y'all have different point of views and different opinions and stuff like that. And it's made me realize that arguments, like, they're just so exhausting and you should really stay away from them. Because of my recent experience having these disputes with people on the internet just make me think, like, why am I even having this dispute? Like, why am I even defending this point? Why am I going back and forth with this person? It's completely unnecessary. And I get it. Sometimes, like, you might see something online or even in person, like somebody say something in person that you feel like you need to say something to address what they've said if you disagree with it. Some people argue because of different political standpoints, different, personal views, more like moral compasses, things like that, right? And you just try to talk to them, but it's such a frustrating process. Like recently, like when I've been discussing different points of views with people on Twitter, I'll try to come to people as respectfully as possible. And really my disagreements come in the form of asking questions about the things that they're saying. One of the most recent examples was me asking somebody, why they thought the thing that they thought. And I asked them once and they got an attitude with me, and then I asked them something about their answer and they got an attitude with me again, and then they blocked me. And I was like, oh crap. So so we can't even have a discussion, right? And that made me realize that you can't really have discussions with people without them just getting, so agitated, so butthurt, so in their feelings. And even me, like, I get in my feelings in a way that, like, I'm just too disturbed by the interactions. I feel like recently I have had such an emotional overload from seeing things on Twitter and trying to discuss the different points of view with people about the things that I've seen. And it just makes me realize that it's not worth it. The argument's not worth it. The discussion's not worth it. Most of the time, the people are not willing to hear you out. So, like, what's the goal of it? You're going to talk to them hoping that they're changing their mind. I guarantee you almost 90% of the time, the person will never change their mind. They're going to come at you. They're going to insult you. They're going to say things to come at your intelligence and things that are meant to mess with your own mental health or well-being, right? And like you just don't get anything out of it. Like when the person blocked me, I didn't get nothing out of it. I was just like, okay, like that's crazy. And then I went and deleted all the messages and blocked them too, because I was like, I don't even want like a track record of that conversation on my feed anymore. Like, I don't want to be able to look at it anymore. I just wanted to erase the interaction. I also had another interaction with somebody where I was talking to them, again, about the things that they were saying, and I asked them a couple questions and they said something that kind of contradicted another thing, and it got to a point where the conversation got a little too serious. And when I saw the contradiction and that what they said was kind of hypocritical, I just stopped responding, because I realized that you were the only one that could save yourself in these discussions. The problem lies in trying to seek a resolution in the other person, and it's not going to come. Resolution in other people is not going to come. That's something you have to find for yourself, find within yourself, and you just have to be like, you know what? I'm going to, let this go for me. And the whole reason I even made this video is because, like, all the negativity has been kind of getting to me, to the point where I'm like, all right, I want to make videos about more positive topics, talk about more positive things. I don't want to have to debate my point of view to anybody right now, because it's just so exhausting. And like I said, it's a lose-lose situation. Like, the person you're talking to is just about always never going to see your side or anything of that nature, or vice versa, right? Because you could be stuck in your ways, I could be stuck in my ways, whatever, right? But either way, it always at some point turns ugly, and people don't really know how to have respectful conversations. And one time I had read in the book How to Win Friends and Influence People, one of the points in that book is the way to get the best of an argument is to not have one at all. And I think that, if you want to work towards something with your own growth and your own mental peace and just protecting yourself and protecting your energy and just making sure that you're okay, you have to let arguments go and not even engage in them, not even have them for yourself. It's not you letting the other person win or think that they're right for what they're saying. It's literally protecting your own mental peace and your own mental fortitude, because the reality is when you argue with people, there's really not much you can get out of it. And that's what I'm coming to realize. There's not much you can get out of it. There's not much I could say to change another person's mind or another person's opinion. There's not much I could do to make another person, stop disrespecting me or talking to me crazy, other than disengaging in conversation and no longer speaking to them. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I just don't think arguments are worth it. I feel like they're so exhausting. I think it's something I'm gonna try to stay more away from. This is something that I've recently started speaking up more on Twitter. If I seen things I disagree with, because I'm maybe I should speak more. But honestly, now that I've done it, I feel like it's such a drag, as Shikamaru would say. And I'm yeah, nah. It's just done too much damage to my mental peace. And I really don't want to deal with that type of energy anymore. So I would just say to any of you that have had debates, disputes, arguments, bro, just stay away from them. And don't think that, you're letting another person get the best of you again, because that's the fear. Remember that you're letting go for you. When you let go, I don't really believe it's for the other person. I believe we let go for ourselves so we can be okay. Forget what the other person is feeling in regards to them being okay. You got to make sure that you're okay. Let it go. Arguments are mad exhausting. It's not worth it. I'm mad fatigued. I don't even want to have no more negative discussions. I just want to stay away from it for now. I don't know how much more I'll ever debate or dispute something to somebody again. I don't know, maybe for the sake of a video in the future, but right now I need my mental peace, and that's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, I just think you should too. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. This is J Athletic Gaming, and I'll catch you on the next one.